The high school football experience is up on us. Thanks for staying up late and welcome to New Mexico Football Friday. On the show tonight, the district has district games all over the place. Entertaining perfection. Who are we talking about? The Valley Vikings tearing it up this season. And of course, the Spirit Stick, which keeps going up and up and up in numbers, over 200,000 votes this week.
Because they're not offsetting, because we go half the distance this way and then we go 15 back up this way. Does that make sense?
What do you do?
I think it was just fighting with each other right now.
Offsetting penalties for Albuquerque High and Atrisco Heritage. Dogs drive with stall, but the Jaguars didn't. Aaron Bean, the long pass to Martin Ortiz all the way to the 2. Jaguars in business. Ricky Alvidres into the end zone, 6-0. Atrisco, PAT no good. Still in the first quarter. Alvidres again, and he finds the opening, and once again he's into the end zone, 13-0. Jaguars still in the first. Alvidres, his third touchdown, faking everybody out, including the camera, as he finds the seam and gets into the end zone. Atrisco winning big, 53-0. The Dogs losing for a 37th straight time, tying the state record. District 3 5A, Mayfield Trojans at Oñate. Yes, once the teams get on the field, first quarter. Oñate quarterback Fabian Reyes pitching the ball and is fumbled. Mayfield defensive back Brian Escalera recovers and scoring the touchdown, making it 7-0. Mayfield still in the first quarter. Mayfield with the football. Kavika Johnson looking, finding. Wrong guy! Intercepted. Mario Pacheco. Lots of defense in this game early for both teams. Second quarter now. Oñate kicker Zachary Weisenberger, 19-yard field goal is good, 7-3. And then in the third, Mayfield's Kason Rogers, 4-yard touchdown. That made it 14-3. Mayfield at that point. Mayfield goes on to win the game. 33-10 is the final. Old rivals meeting in our game of the week. Our Lawrence Gilligan here to talk about that. Lawrence, it's two teams that are not used to the type of season that they've been having this year.
Yeah, Van, you're exactly right. Both teams off to slow starts this season. La Cueva with a 2-5 record. Meanwhile, Eldorado is 3-4. One aspect of this game, though, is heart. And, both teams will be at each other every play for the right to be proud of beating their rival in the first game of district play. But first, let's take a look at the BIOS keys to the game for both sides. Both teams really playing for pride in this one. For La Cueva, they need to stop quarterback Zach Gentry en route to picking up win number 3. For Eldorado, they need to stop the running duo of Cliff Kindred and Mitchell Cantwell en route to trying to make it 3 wins in a row over their rival. This game definitely a big one as both teams are on the brink of not making the playoffs. Definitely one of those nights to whip out your Letterman jacket to warm up in the stands, but not on the field. Both teams ready for this one. First quarter, Bears strike first. It's Bo Kujat with some time. Kujat to Noah Hill. Hill's going to make the fantastic grab down the sideline, and he is gone with the block right there. Not too shabby. Cueva goes on to score on the very next play at 7-0 La Cueva. End of the first quarter, the Eagles going for it on 4th down. And well, yeah, Mr. Zach Gentry is going to come in here, and he's not going to find anyone downfield. A solid throw, but nobody is open. Coach Dotson rolls the dice a lot on 4th down in this one. This time it doesn't pay off. Eldo trails 7-0. Second quarter we go. Bears score 2 touchdowns quickly. Kujath rolling out. Yeah, he hits Bo Lamy coming up with the TD. It's 14-0 La Cueva, so now Eldo has to get something going on. One of the keys is to try to limit Gentry. The Bears did that. How about a pick 6? Gentry's pass is intercepted. Just like that, the deficit is 20 points. All right, so the Eagles need some flapping to do here. And why not? Under 5 minutes to play, it's Gentry making up for the pick 6. Check him out, tucking it and running it for the score. Eldo cuts the Bears lead to 13 points. Crowd fired up for this one. Trailing 20-6 now. Eldo gets the ball back and tries to go for it. It's Gentry to Jonah Miesis, but how about the Bears DB? Noah Hill getting in there. Coach Dotson not sure what to do, but hey, why not give it to the big man Gentry? Gentry rumbling his way. He's going to get inside the 20-yard line, and Eagles make the most of it. Under 1:30 to play, Gentry looking left, and then he's going to decide to go to the far side to Jace Jackson, who comes up with a touchdown grab. That cuts the Bears' lead to 6 points at the half. But the final score in this one, La Cueva hanging on for a 31-28 win over Eldorado. Well, Van, that's your look at the game of the week. La Cueva wins, notching their first district win along the way. It's just their third one of the season, though. They're much improved this week. Always a classic, though, between Eldorado and La Cueva. Back to you.
Yeah, and always close, too, right?
Always close. Always a fight to the finish.
Yep. Well, since losing 2 games to start the season, the Volcano Vista Hawks haven't looked back, winning 5 straight and looking for a 6th against 5-2 Rio Rancho. The 2 teams playing a District 1 5A game tonight. Rain and lightning and wind delaying the game, which brought out the zombies. Rio Rancho getting it started early with the yak, yards after the catch. Easton Bruer dumping it to Angelo Lujan, and he's scampering for a few. Then Bruer to Lujan again, and Lujan finding a seam on the opposite side for a Rams first down. That's what you want to do, keep the chains moving. Bruer looking and finding this time Marky Alvarado alone in the middle of the field. Alvarado, he's not going to be caught, racing to the end zone, only to be tripped up inside the 5, so he was caught. They would finish off the opening drive with Jordan Lara taking it in almost untouched, putting the home team up early 7-0. Hawks looking to answer. Quarterback Josh Williams pitching to Domenico Chavez, who turns the corner. Domenico, you know he's got wheels. Nice run there. Then it's Williams handing off. Chavez again, this time on the other side. More positive yards for the Hawks, and once again, always important to keep the chains moving. This time Williams decides he's going to drop back, looking. Josh Barton, what's up? Nice grab for Volcano Vista, but on the next play, the handoff, botched. Rams recover, and that's a heartache for Volcano. Unfortunately, they couldn't take advantage and turn it over on downs, but later in the quarter, they do take advantage. Bruer to Lujan, connection hooking up again twice, once for the first down, then again for, of course, touchdown. Rio Rancho winning in convincing fashion, 28-6 the final. High school football scoreboard, look at that, Hobbs and Clovis. You know, these two get together in basketball and it's on. Since back in the day, Hobbs nipping Clovis by a deuce. Gadsden better than Alamogordo tonight. Farmington, no problem with Aztec. Los Alamos doing the same with Espanola Valley serving up the bagel. Band calling for the rain to turn to snow. Capital Jaguars making the trip to meet the Bernalillo Spartans. And yep, Frosty the Snowman playing. Spartans getting started early. Luke Lucero setting them up in the red zone. Then the man they call Rolf. Olguin has his sights set on dropping a bomb in the end zone, but the grass monster striking again. That's okay because Nick Reyes taking it in for the score to put the home team up 28-7 in the second quarter. Jaguar defense would then step up. Adrian Ornelas making the diving interception for the visitors, and they would try to take advantage. Miguel Loya showing he's got power up the middle, but he's going to be stopped like a shoelace tackle. Kevin Brown isn't successful as the Spartans defense would stand tough. Then the Spartans, Devin Van Hoos would break through the line and drop Capital back even further. Defense came to play football tonight.
Let's run, let's go.
All right, after the kickoff, Bernalillo running the hurry-up offense to perfection. Holguin finding Brian Guerrero behind the coverage for a big gainer. Then Jaramillo finding some room up the middle. And that's how you get close to the end zone. Finally, Nick Reyes says, I'm open. But look at the grab. Oh yeah, concentration. Spartan touchdown, Bernalillo over Capital. 49-7 is the final. Timeout is called. More Football Friday is queued and ready to go. The quest for perfection continues for the Valley Vikings. Did they get another W tonight? An answer coming. First, check out